heroScapers! Hello and welcome back to ScapeCon 2022. I'm with Glenn.
Hello.
Hey, Glenn.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Joe. It's good to be back.
Absolutely. So this is the lightweight tournament, right after the heavy-duty, sweaty main event. I said, you know what? Forget this. I'm gonna head over to lightweight, the lightweight tournament, and we're gonna go have a casual experience. So our armies are very small. I think it's like 270 something, 275, 270.
Smaller than what we usually play on your channel.
For sure. So you got vampires. I got Morrow, obviously.
Yep. Yeah, Cyprian, his wife, and their pet lizard.
Their pet lizard. Yeah, the Sanguine Raider, their pet lizard.
This was a good palate cleanser after all of those major games, because you played a lot more in events that day than we did.
Right.
But it was nice to kind of relax and unwind for the last set of games for ScapeCon.
Sure, absolutely. I really enjoyed this. I hope at ScapeCon East they'll have this as well. Because it's quick.
Sure
this match. I mean, not to spoil too much, but it is very short. Not that the video that you're watching will be short, but it would.
Yeah, just by virtue of the point limit, and I don't even remember drafting vampires for this. I think what it could get me to 270 with the least amount of people.
Yes.
This is what I was able to pull out.
And I was thinking of the exact opposite.
Yeah, how could I still get an army?
Yeah, at a 270.
No, that's actually, looking at this now, because this has been a minute since I thought about this game. That's really intimidating for 270.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got Wusa Ga, you have range, you have another leader, you got bonding. I think this might have been my last game of ScapeCon. I think this was the last day, wasn't it? Or is it the day before?
This was the 2 days before?
Oh, 2 days before.
I'm trying to think if I remember here. My notes, handy dandy notebook over here. Let's see. Here we go.
The first retro. Hold up. I just want to see if I do. No.
1, 2. Oh, Multiplayer Madness was only 1 day. Good Old Days and VC Delta, that's another day. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this was I think this was still considered morning, because I think Delta was after this, and then 3-Headed Hydra was the only thing that was left on the last day. So yeah, 5 days. Yes. So this was the original question. 1, 2, 3. Day 3.
Okay.
But for you guys didn't play. You played the first day, which was Multiplayer Madness, and you guys played this day, which was lightweight. So.
No, we were in it for we were spectators. You were in it for the camaraderie and the business. This was a professional trip. You should have had this written off on your taxes.
Honestly, I really could have. I don't even it's the YouTube's not really a business at this point. It's still a hobby. But I hope to make it a business one day. Truly. Entertainment forever for heroScape. High quality heroScape content. I know, even more high quality than it already is, right? Trust me, I got big plans, people. But yes, I definitely wanted to bring Wusaga because obviously I like you and I, Glenn. 135. What is that? What do we call it?
We call it weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Everything's in tens, and then once you put the 5 in, it like disrupts the entire algorithm of how you build an army.
And there's not enough of them to make it seem like a standard thing to expect in the game.
Yeah.
You know? Because there are times where you do take weird lists, and that feeling where everything just perfectly works out mathematically is nice, but it's not worth having a handful of figures you want to play that you can't because it's 5 points over or under. It sucks.
No, absolutely. And there have been times in the most recent events that I've been going to when I've been traveling that I actually took something that was 5 points under, which how dare I? But I've kind of had to, because I think the point value, or at least my army, it just added up where it's like I had to be 5 points under. Otherwise, there was no other way for me to really rework it to make it work for what I wanted to, for my build that I wanted.
Yeah.
Because like what the question really is how much is that 5 points actually worth?
I feel like you can get a lot of people that play this game on a more casual level that will say it's not a big deal, but
Right.
I can also imagine people making the opposite argument where it's like, oh, it's not optimized. You're playing a bad army. Start again.
But that doesn't. But that's that. I mean, that could absolutely be the point. But on the other hand, I think people could say is you can still have a really good army build and still be 5 points under. Now, if you're doing 10 points under, 15, what's the point? You know, what is the limit? But I think it's based on like what characters you're bringing and what synergies they have, opposed to the point values, is where I think the line is for having good. What's a good composition to a bad composition for an army?
Right. I feel like there could be some events that take that deficiency in mind and make it a part of the game. Like, oh, if you have an army that's 5 points under, you get like a +5 to your first initiative roll.
Interesting.
Just to give the players that are taking slightly less optimized lists a bit of an edge, while still letting them play the army they want to play.
Interesting.
I have no idea what I abandoned the initiative glyph just to get a couple of cheap shots on your nagrubs. Because at this point, yeah.
No, go
I
ahead.
think that's what I did. No, because at this point, I have faced this type of army. Not exactly, but I faced Marrow so many times that, at least for like your play style, like you got to go after the healers first.
Yeah, for me to really like defeat you, I have to take something that isn't the Morrow, because you just know how I play it every time. Like,
Make dividers. You don't even have to play. I'll just have like a rage-induced aneurysm and die, and you'll just win by default because of having to deal with all those rebirths.
Just put you into submission.
Just start violently shaking at the idea of having to see you roll that many d20s.
It really doesn't happen as often as you think. You make it seem so much worse.
Speaking of things that don't happen as often, the wretches are actually on the board.
There they are! There they are! That was the big...
Oh my god.
Right before we started recording, we were looking at what the army was, Glenn was taking, and he's like, or I said, like, man, you didn't even get to summon them? Because I think you didn't get to summon them last time we played with them.
The last, like, 4 games.
Yeah. So, here they are! Which was good,
Yay.
because you got the initiative glyph back. You're in my start zone. So this is already the downfall for the Morrow.
Be very obnoxious with the vampires.
Oh,
absolutely. I feel like they're made to be.
Oh yeah.
They're made to be very obnoxious.
Super aggressive.
Now that I think about it, I don't know if we've ever gotten the sting on those wretches, like no matter who's played them.
True. Yeah. Is it 3, right?
It's a base attack of 3, but it works like Maul does on the Deathstalkers. So.
And Maul is 4.
Oh, is it? Okay. I don't remember. I haven't played Deathstalkers in a while.
I don't know. I'll look it up. See. But yeah, Cyprin's a beast.
Mm.
And I think I had to go up against Cyprin twice. Because I think MK Plus Ultra also took Cyprin for this event.
That's right. We had a Cyprin mirror match. I think it was before this game.
Oh, you went up against them?
I think I did. I lost horribly.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was hard trying to keep track on who was the quote unquote real Cyprian, and we decided whoever won the match, that's who the real one was.
Oh my god.
So this is the imposter Cyprian taking on the Marrow.
Imagine a tournament where you can orchestrate. I mean, the only way we can do it is if we do that tournament. Is we orchestrate it where you can't take the same army as your opponent. So you literally have to have, let's say, maybe, unless they're commons, then you can. The uniques can't duplicate.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just singletons all around.
Well, not singletons. I'm saying if, for example, you can't have a mirror match. If your army consists of Cyprin and your opponent's army also has Cyprin, then you can't take that army.
Mm.
Or you got to swap them out.
Yeah, that does sound specific enough that I think we would have to be the ones to do that.
Yeah, we would
just to keep a track.
Just because we all pile together for one collection, like we all take from the same bucket of figures and cards.
But having said that, though, I do think our heroScape gaming group is diverse enough with our play styles that I don't think anyone's gonna have to call dibs on anything.
Yeah, no.
Like we all have our little like quirks, we all have our favorites, and I don't think any of them intersect, to be honest.
No, not at all.
Like everyone's kind of got their niche.
Deathstalkers are 3.
Oh, they are 3. Okay.
They are 3.
Look at that. That's the thumbnail photo right there. There's Cyprian taking on the Marrow Sandworm.
Honestly, I can't wait to make that thumbnail now. I'm looking forward to that.
Musaga is such a cool, like even if the point value is weird, like it's such a neat like set of rules, and it complements the look of the mini so well.
Yeah. I just wish it was that good.
Yeah, I think it might be a little overcosted. That's what we have to do. We have to compare the Delta points to it, because I have no idea what this thing is like in Delta.
I will tell you in 2.5 minutes. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let's see. Woo. Saga 105.
No, we're getting a bit of a segue here to, I think Michaela just ruined something.
I think Michaela just
based on your reaction, I think it was multiple things.
Yeah. I think Michaela just mitten sold. I think Ben's Cybrin.
Yeah.
Her and her mitten souls, Jesus.
Oh god. Yeah. Just take all the D20. Again, like that's what I mean. Like we don't have a lot of. No one plays the Demon Kyrie because that's her thing.
Yeah, she's the Kyrie. But she's pretty much like the D20 queen. Like she's just, and give her anything. Like give her like Mind Shackle. Like she'll get it.
Oh god, can you imagine Nigaxa under? Oh god.
Give her a full Mind Shackle army. Terrifying.
Oh, I don't want to think about it. Can you get like PTSD flashbacks to things that haven't happened yet?
With like the ScapeCon games, or just in general?
No, like the idea of versing Mind Shackles, like that many Mind Shackles with that good of a roll.
Look, if I had to take literally the best army, if I had to take 10th Reg into an army with Michaela that has Mind Shackle, I'd be terrified. Terrified. Actually, you know what'd be the better fight would probably be is taking the lawmen because they're all uniques. Actually,
Right.
that's the nightmare I'm gonna have tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna fall asleep and go, Clayton Pierce, and all of them, and then all of a sudden like Negok Saw's gonna like lightning bolt itself like into my eye sockets, and Chemo She's got another lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, and then like Michaela's like reaching over the table, like I'm rolling, I'm getting, like
You just see a D20 and all the sides are 20s.
yeah, and it's like it's huge and it's like rolling down, and I'm running,
Like you're Indiana Jones getting chased by the boulder.
yeah.
Oh, that you just nuked. Speaking of good die rolls, you just completely
Snap.
nuked Iskra.
Yeah.
That was
I didn't even
awesome.
have to coil crush. Jesus.
No.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right. We played the last round, then you had more points than me.
See, I like that rule on principle. I like what it does for the game, but it does kind of make things a little anticlimactic.
Yeah. But the one thing we don't have to have this conversation at all, because with the heroescapers.org website or heroescape.org website, you just calculate it on the app, and then you don't even have to think about points. Thinking, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, we weren't blessed by that website back in these times.
In these times.
And in these trying times where you lose,
we had to use our brain power.
We have to do math in our head.
Yeah.
Awful. So I'm not quite sure what the outcome was of this.
I'm pretty sure you won. I don't think I won. Because even with Wusaga being at 135, and having I think two. What was it? You had all three Stinger boys, the wretches of Bogdan. You had. I'm trying to think what is. Wow, there's a lot of wounds on Cyprin. It's like 3. He's got 5 life, I think. I completely forgot. We haven't played with. I mean, we did, but I don't remember everything.
I just assumed that you had gotten it because you just chunked like a good chunk of a good point of the army with just that one attack. But I should have looked at the point values before jumping on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 150. Yeah, so that's even a 150 if I go to the heroescape.org website, which I'm currently on everyone, do it with me in the comments. Help me figure out the score. What was the score at the end?
Fact check Joe's math.
Hurry before time runs out. Let's see. Cyprin. What would have been the point? Cyprin, he's got 3, so he's got wait, I forgot. I don't remember how much life he has. Is it 5? I think it's 5. He has 2 life. And then you have Sangin Raider.
Cyprin's got 6 life.
He's 6? Okay, so that means
yeah.
3. You have 3 left. Wretches. I thought you spelled wretches with. I guess no, it is RATCH. Hold on.
Yeah, and Iskra was 50 points that you just got.
Yeah. I am currently a bad speller. I can't figure out how to spell wretch. I know but it's not coming up. Even if it was RETCH, I think that's how it is. Wretches. But it's not coming up. There must be something in between. I don't remember the exact name. You have to be exact. So I'm just gonna go through general. Go to Ukar. Let's see.
They are also 50.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I just want to get the full calculation. So yeah, it is wretches. Why were they not coming up? Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Okay, you have 3 of them. And then Sanguine Raider is 1. I think that was it.
Mm.
So you're at 150. Exactly. And I'm at,
Mm.
even if you did wounds on Musaga, that wasn't still enough. That's 105, 135 plus the one, uh, yeah, the one stinger. So, yeah, you had that in the bag. Easy.
Mm.
Easy money.
I
But
think if we had played till the end, though, like just done normal elimination, I think you just would have hoovered up what was left with Wusaga.
I don't necessarily think that, only because uh their defense isn't that fantastic with only 3 life, and I don't, if I scrub through the rest of the video, I just had it. You had 2 wounds on me, so it's Cypern can easily go kill and heal up one more time with the stinger, and then go kill me off. Like it's super
Mm.
easy. It's not even a
It would have
fight.
come down, I think, to at least the initiative, because if you had, I think
Possibly.
if you had gotten the jump on and kept rolling the way you were rolling, at least for attacks, then flat.
Yeah, because I would have to
But that
deal.
was,
I would have had to deal with the wretch,
yeah.
then move to go kill you, and
Mm.
then I don't know. I don't think it would have worked out. But no, that was a really
But
fun match.
yeah, trying now that I'm like getting all like the memories back watching it, it was a good time. It was like a good way to cap off at least like my time at ScapeCon, which was an absolute blast from
Mm-hmm.
start to finish.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm still really glad that you guys got to come, you and Michaela.
oh yeah, it was a great time. It really was. Like the community was great. Everyone was super friendly. The games were fantastic, and it really was like a learning experience compared to like not to say that you know these games were less casual than the stuff that we play for your videos and for your channel, but it did expose us to a lot of new figures, new strategies, just new ways of like looking and thinking about the game apart from just playing it like on a very basic casual level, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. And even so, if by chance if you didn't get to ScapeCon, you as the audience, find out if there's a local event near you. These type of matches, learning from other people that isn't maybe just your friends, it is a great way to learn and understand this game even more. Other than the fact of watching the YouTube content that's out there, because I think really truly losing to your opponent and learning and understanding why you lost in the moment, I think is a great experience. Because I'm a better player for it. For losing so many games at ScapeCon. Just like this one today. But then again, I lose to Glenn all the time, so that's not really a big deal. So I brushed that one off. um,
And
but
it's also just another thing too is like if you're like getting back into heroScape or you're like if you're starting a new collection, which in 2023 could be a daunting prospect, I realize, but
yeah,
even though it's a big con and it's like got a lot of people showing up, like don't feel intimidated by that because we were relative newbies to it as well, and they want new people. Like
mm-hmm,
it's like they want to be as inclusive as possible, and it's a great way to meet people too.
yeah,
So it's a very different experience compared to just chatting online with people or discussing the game on like the website or Reddit or whatever. It's a very different experience, but it's a very welcoming one. It's not like war games that can have that cast such a wide net that you do occasionally get a couple of like jerks in there. Like 99.9% of all the people in the heroScape community are just absolutely wonderful, including this guy who I'm talking to right now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to kiss my ass, so.
Please subscribe to his channel.
Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate it.
I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Non-attorney spokesperson. No, for sure. I mean, I'm sure the people that do watch this content are already hardcore heroScapers. That's how they know about me. But like we said, if by chance you are a new person, consider subscribing. Consider going to a local event, because even some of the events I've been to, Massachusetts, Maryland, there are people that are regular players that come to these events. But every time I've been to an event, I've met new people. So somebody's hearing about it. Someone's saying, hey, I got the time. I got a Saturday off. I got a Sunday off. I'm going to go. And they come, bring an army, and then wipe my butt. They just wipe me clear off. They cut it right off, and they slap me. So, powder it all. I can't win. I mean, I can. I have won. I'm not saying I don't win, but it's very difficult for me to win.
This is the time where you start to put a bunch of links to all the games where you have won and just contradict yourself.
Yes. All 3 of them. That's a lot of links, I know. I'll have to go back. Actually, that's a good one. I have to go back through all of all of the duel videos, all of the Schweppes Cup and Utz Cup videos, and see how many games I've actually won. If I don't do it...
And if you want to see another game on this channel where Cyprian is also being a bit obnoxious, you can also look at game... I don't remember the game number, but of Utz Cup.
When was Cyprian using Utz Cup?
I think didn't Eric take Cyprian in one match? And I think you played him.
Taking Molten Claw.
Okay, maybe it wasn't Utz Cup then. Well, no, it had to have been, because he
didn't play in Schweppes Cup.
He didn't play Schweppes Cup. I could have sworn there was a game where he took Cyprian, and I think you had like one of the dwarfs. I'm pretty sure that game exists.
Ooh. Let me think about that.
I mean, unless that was played off camera and I just like memory hold it until now, but I'm pretty sure that game exists.
Interesting. I mean, I'm going to take a look, because I am generally like... Here we go. Let's cup. I'm trying to remember if I can... See, this is when I put all the people on the... Eric. Let's see. Was it against... It had to be against you. Oh, no. That was his... The one match against you, he took the white robots. Oh my god.
The Omnicrons.
Omnicrons, yeah. That was a fun match. That was a really good one. And then the one he played against me. Oh, it is Cyprian. Yeah, you're right. Okay, it was against me. Yeah.
We don't have to cut this part of the video out now.
Yeah, no. Tree Pods. It was the Tree Pod game. I took Tree Pods. The Pod people. So, yeah, another one. Yeah, Utz Cup. If you haven't watched Utz Cup yet, go watch Utz Cup. That's a fun tournament. That's why I generally look forward to doing a new tournament, because those games were like a lot of fun to put together.
Yeah. And this isn't paid promotion. Again, this is like a serious hot take. Yeah. Probably the most entertaining series of heroScape matches on YouTube right now.
Honestly,
like from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like there might be individual games that you, as like a fan of the game, might get more out of, but you will not find a series of videos that stay as consistently fun to watch as those. I promise you.
Oh no,
that's the Joe Crazy guarantee.
That is the Joe Crazy guarantee. Oh yeah. I mean, we're probably gonna mess up on a lot of rules, but
that makes it better.
For some reason, it never comes into play in the sense of that it teetered in one direction or the other. For some reason, how, people point out like, oh, he didn't do that, or he didn't do that, but it didn't matter because like,
oh yeah,
it never came up ever again.
You messed up tons of times. I think I took a glyph that was meant for unique heroes on like one of the wyverns and used it to ferry it over to like we had like a treasure glyph. Like we had no idea what we were doing back then, but goddamn, it was fun.
Yeah. So definitely the next tournament we'll do, probably, I don't know. Hopefully we'll start filming by the end of the year. I hope.
You go hurt us like the cats we are.
Yeah. But very good. Well, I mean, Glenn, we'll have you back on the channel soon. We'll talk about more heroScape stuff. But I think we'll wrap it up here, because I don't really know what else to talk about this particular game, other than going on a tangent about literally anything else. So, so if there's any particular topic you guys want us to cover on the channel, let us know in the description below. Glenn, thank you so much for checking out this game with me. And,
thanks for having me.
And we will check with you all later. Hit that notification bell in the bottom right corner and subscribe. It helps put all this stuff together. It helps support the channel. So please consider doing that if you haven't already. And until next time, don't forget, I am not crazy. I'm Joe Crazy.
And I'm still a non-attorney spokesperson.